message to President Trump today is the same message that I've shared many a time. If he wants to actually deliver on the campaign he ran to deliver cheaper groceries and a lower cost of living, I am there and I am ready to have that conversation and work together towards that. If he wants, however, to attack New Yorkers and get on the phone to speak about how we can work together at the expense of those New Yorkers, that's not a conversation I'm willing to have.
That's right.
That's what separates me from my opponents in this race, is the fact that at the same time as Donald Trump is spending $300 million to remodel a ballroom, he is choosing to not spend the same amount of money that would fund SNAP benefits for 100,000 New Yorkers. We are seeing more and more of the kind of politics that disgust so many New Yorkers in Washington, D.C., now endemic in the politics right here in New York City. One of my opponents, Andrew Cuomo, has spent these final days of this race not content with being Trump's puppet, but now seeking to become Trump's parrot. He has said on MSNBC that diversity can be a weakness. He said it while confusing which black host he was speaking to on that channel. He has said that I do not know New York City values, I do not know New York City culture, that I do not understand 9/11. I am someone who grew up in the city. I came to the city at the age of 7. And what I will not do is try and debate who belongs here. What I will instead do is deliver for everyone in this. It's been very clear that Eric Adams dropping out and then endorsing Andrew Cuomo, that many are listening to the president. And yet what we find is that all of that is still no match for what New Yorkers actually want. And that's what we'll see when I'm leading the city, that the will of New Yorkers will be the way that we actually do.
And if he tries sending ICE agents into the city and the National Guard, how does the Mamdani administration respond?
Now, I agree with Police Commissioner Tisch that we do not need the National Guard in New York City.
That's right.
So often the justification for the deployment of the Guard is the language of safety. Now, if it was safety and crime that President Trump was actually concerned about, he would send the National Guard to the top 8 out of 10 states with crime rates, but they're all run by Republicans, so he would never dare. This is, in fact, about intimidation. This is about trying to make us back off from what makes so many of us proud to be New Yorkers. I will not be the mayor that we have today who went on national television and opened the door to civil immigration enforcement. I will be the mayor that stands up for our sanctuary city policy.
That's right.
Stands up for
right.
every single New Yorker's right to live in this city, and a mayor who will hold everyone accountable to the law, no matter who they are.
Come on, Zohran. Come on, Zohran.
And so every single minute of the day, I am looking to speak to as many New Yorkers as possible. And that means New Yorkers across the 5 boroughs, and that means sometimes even in multiple languages. Because it's time that every New Yorker sees themselves in the politics of the city and sees their struggles, more importantly, in the policies of the city. Well, the first thing will be the same as the last thing, to focus on the cost of living crisis. We are speaking about the wealthiest city in the wealthiest country in the history of the world, and 1 in 4 New Yorkers are living in poverty. That's what we have normalized here in this city. It's unacceptable. And so my focus, I've delineated from the first day, freezing the rent for rent-stabilized tenants, making buses fast and free, delivering universal child care. The first order of business is starting to ensure that the Rent Guidelines Board is a board that actually acts upon the data it's being given, not the directive from the mayor to try and reward his donors.
Thank you guys. We're going to take a group picture.
Phenomenal. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you for the Arabic video you made.
Yeah, we're gonna walk the sorry.
Are you proud?
I'm so proud.
Oh my goodness, how are you? Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Do you mind if I talk? No. Okay. Thank you.